Hello, I am Rock27 and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2. And we are in 1938 in our run as the Confederate States of America. And if we have a quick glance at the map, things are going pretty well indeed. We have secured hegemony on the Caribbean. We had taken everything on the North American East Coast, of which we got some rebels at the tail end of the last stream/episode. So Newfoundland, dastardly Newfoundlanders have gone back to Britain. We'll need to correct that. And we have taken most of the holdings in West Africa. Now, there have been a few comments about places we may want to try and expand to. There's comments about kind of heading out to Pacific and staking our claim over there. There's also a very good comment about trying to tweak the game files, make the Eastern USA not a home zone, kind of unflag it and maybe boost the Western side a little bit to see if we can't nab that, which is sorely tempting option. But what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go for Germany. We're going to go for Newfoundland, so not Germany. Cameroon, is that right? Click on the flag, it'll tell you. Oh, don't go there. Cameroon, yes. Cameroon, so we secure West Africa. We're going to want for Newfoundland, so we have everything else we want from Britain. And at that point, I might have a go at tweaking the mod files. And if I break the game, I break the game. You know, I think we've done everything else we were going to do. I'm not as sold on branching out into Pacific and kind of creating a big empire over there. I think we always said our kind of go-to was this neck of the woods. If anything, we were going to expand, it might be to go further south, take the southern tip of Africa. Actually, it's out because no one's got the Pharaohs at the minute. Although it's a difficult one to get because it's super valuable, if I remember. Yeah, 25. So getting that in a peace deal, no bueno. But we could take, potentially, Southwest Africa and then naval invade. So that's also an option if we want to expand our war against Germany and thereafter our war against the UK. Which we might do. But as things stand, we are at the moment of peace. We were doing a refits. We got some lovely new main CVs who are... horribly looking. That's my usual artistic skills. They are good, although, also I count myself as a fairly experienced Rule the Waves 2 player. However, I learned something today which I probably should have known straight off the bat. And it's that you get 60% malice to AA effectiveness for any guns that are not your main armament. So we get, for this example, so we'll get full effect of the 5-inch for AA, and we only get 6% of the 4 and the 3. So you're better just having more of one caliber, which wasn't something I was aware of. Obviously, it builds in when you look at the HA values, but that's something to be more cognizant of. So I probably would have been better with more 5s and no 4s, but there you go. Now so that's fairly minor details, because the HA is still pretty good if I remember correctly. The one minor or major mess up with this design was I don't even know why I did it, but anyway, I clicked the magazine box button for some reason. I don't even use it on any of my other ships. So what that means is that our belt is not 6 inches, it's only 3 inches. I'm okay with that, not a big deal, but the problem is our deck is not 5 inches, it's 2.5. We're pretty susceptible to dive bomb attacks on our carriers. We'll just have to shoot everyone down. If not, we did get some of our new Castle class battleships are out and about, and we currently have the Shenandoah design study, which will crop up there, which is what we're saving up our cash for. So I think we're in a pretty healthy place in terms of our fleet. We have kind of given up on our submarines. We're not in that phase anymore, which I think is fair. I think in this time period we do start to drop off. Although if you get enough of them, they can of course be useful. So maybe just leave things there. What we want to do is just stomp on forward and try and see if we can't start a war with Germany. I want to go Germany, then the UK as my order of preference. We shall see if that happens. Please don't put all my boxes over there. Okay, we've got some new light cruisers working up. I think they were just refits. South America regional war. We can either avoid soaking the fires of war, or we can say, yes, more budget, more tension, let's have a strong arms industry, which of course I'm going to say. Some intelligence, which I don't tend to read that much, but maybe I should. Oh, worth double checking, because I didn't do it last time. Did I put planes on my new CVs? I did. Good. So at the minute we've got 35 torpedo bombers, 35 dive bombers, and 30 fighters. which is healthy. Again, I think if I could build my divisions myself, I'd have less fighters on here, and probably turn these CVLs into pure fighter bases. But I can't guarantee that's going to happen. So we have a mix. Just to double check my doctrine, what we're doing, we are doing elite pilot training. Good. Float plane search priority. Yes, because we did put float planes on our new heavy cruisers, so that's a good one to tick. And we're still... Is it right to improve torpedo warfare still? I'm tempted to say no. I think destroyer torpedo runs are not as important as they used to be. But maybe we switch over to gunnery instead. It's going to cost us a little bit more. I think effective gunnery is going to be... So, I mean, obviously... what was I going to say? Planes are going to be the big thing. I think when we get the chance to open up on a ship, we want to be able to hit. Good. Let's do that. I like that change. The other thing we could potentially tweak, which I never do and probably should, is this loadout. Specifically for probably 4 to 6 inch secondaries, upping the HE, because primarily our guns. In fact, I'm gonna do it because primarily our guns here are going to be used for HE, so anti-aircraft fire on our dual purpose roles, and to do that, they use HE shells for that. So that's going to give us more ability or more rounds for anti-aircraft fire. Potentially worth doing it on the mains as well, thinking those CVs we had, but who else would have that? Destroyers might have it, which could potentially tweak them a little bit. But yeah, do you know what? Let's do that. Let's go up to 70% HE, less AP. I like that. No, save changes. There we go. Cool. Who am I? What am I doing? Right, I think we're advancing a turn. Oh, Vestetten. Yeah, new heavy cruiser, 2,500 tons, 31 knots. That's nippy. It's good speed, actually. Pretty under armored. 1.5 inch deck. Ooh, I'd like to drop some bombs on you, my friend. 6-10 inch. It's good. It's good. Well, reasonable armament. Not much AA. Yeah. Okay. A bulbous bow. Okay. We might look at redesigning our heavy cruiser then, because even if it's just a quick tweak, we might save ourselves some tonnage. Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Maine has finished working up. Hawkish, raise expenditure, always. We might end up over Britain here. But we shall see. I'm going to rework the design. Just because I want to see what we get. 139 tons, that's not terrible actually. Just by the scientific advances that we made in the last few months. So then the question becomes, what do we want to do with that extra weight tonnage? We could throw some tertiaries on. We could... What else could we throw on? I mean, we could go on a plane, but I don't know if 3 planes is worth it. Actually, we couldn't. No, yeah, we could. Oh. But no, I think 2 planes is enough. We're going to do 100 tons. Let's just throw some tertiaries on. It's generally what you do with spare weight, isn't it? Or we could throw some mines on it. A bit odd for a heavy cruiser. Not dual purpose, and just we could throw in a bunch of these guys. Oh yeah, max 0. Okay, some extra 4-inch caliber guns that'll help deal with any lighter ships that get near it. I'm perfectly okay with that. And now we could DP. So again, it's not as effective. We don't care that much. What can we get out of it? Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay, let's do it. Even though I'm not getting full credit for them, they're just a little bit of extra anyway. All we do need to see if we can't balance things a little bit. Alright. Okay, I think that's good. Yep, that's fine. Go, go, go. Yes? Yeah. Cheapest chips. Minor tweak. No worries. It's not... I don't want to fight you, Britain. Go away. A major foreign policy crisis has erupted with Germany. Excellent. What's your advice on how to handle the situation? War's going to come. Let it be war, my friends. Let it be war. Not sure about welding. A new floatplane scout. Oh, show me. Wow, R1 is really out of date. Surely this is going to be better. Speed, cruise speed's actually quite the same. Range light is much worse. What? Okay. Why would I want you? And yeah, you're a little bit more maneuverable, you're a little bit tougher. No, just no. The one I've got, thank you. Just cancel. There we go, good. Okay, build screen. I can't remember how many we had talked about getting of these. But how many can we afford? Oh, I could get 6 of them. That would be nice. So I think I've got 3 heavy cruisers at the minute. And this would really buff out my cruiser forces, which have been fairly lacking. Okay, let's do that. Any reason not to? I'm gonna say no. It's awesome. 6 new heavy cruisers. So that'll complement the 3 we've got at the minute. 3 older Tuscaloosas. And then that should all fulfill our heavy cruiser requirements for quite a long time. You guys need a refit. Okay, I'll bring you home and do that. To do that, I will need to send you two to West Africa. Right, given that war is potentially imminent, maybe we should send more people to West Africa. That's where the action is going to be. Let's move you guys out to West Africa. Who else? Well, let's move you guys out as well. Let's move. I need to redo my corvettes. That's a terrible timing for that. If we're about to go to war, let's move all our pickets out. All of them? Give us some more destroyers, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, let's move these guys out. Okay. You guys need a refit. I'll just do it now because I think this is going to be just a lick of paint, probably. Yeah, just a random 5-inch gun, but you're mainly here for torpedoes. And that's fine. There we go. Yeah, so I'm really not worried about you as any kind of gunship. Okay, good. New fighter in service, excellent. Surprisingly nothing has happened here. Ships still in transit, that's fine. Let's go to... Oh, I never asked these guys to leave, which is okay, because I needed someone else to go out there to cover the foreign station requirements first. Please come back to the Caribbean. How long would you guys take to refit? Is it 4 months as a minimum? 3 months. Okay, let's risk it, because generally what this means is I'm going to hit this button, put them for 3 months of refit, and war's instantly going to break out. But on the plus side, I'll have the war I'm after. Okay, don't really care about anything on these things. Yeah. I mean, hang on. Actually, we could make them a little bit more effective at hunting subs. Sure, let's do that. Oh, hang on. What about the rules for K-guns? Good. Yeah. Yep. Okay, rebuild done. Alright, it's pretty much going to guarantee war. Let's see how we go. Britain appears to be considering a naval rearmament program. The government asks for your advice. Condemn them. They're not a threat. Or we can complain. So I'm going to take a bold step here. And I'm going to not complain to Britain. Because I really want my war with Germany first. It's all going well. We seize Cameroon and we can potentially get Southwest Africa. Which is Namibia? Maybe. And then that allows us to expand our territorial ambitions against the next British war. Whereas if we just fight with Britain now, we take Newfoundland, job done. We could also go for 2 wars against Britain, but I'd have his dream of a one and done, you know? So let's, for once, say no. Which I'm not usually in favour of, but there we go. Germany's still high, this is good. I just need one event that's going to anger Germany. 2 destroyers. Ah, this might be the very thing to tip them over the edge. An international regatta. What are our instructions? Go for the win. Okay, scientists doing scientist things. The War of the Regatta boat race. That's what they'll call this one. And as predicted, I'm about a month too early for my beautiful... what are they called? Corvettes. Which means I'm going to have to utilize some of you guys on a trade protection. I need 18 of them. That's a lot of ships. That's probably all my destroyers in the Caribbean, which is a little bit uncomfortable making. Oh, how many is this? 19. And, okay, well, that's annoying, but there you go. Trade protection. We're just going to have to make do for a month. Apparently that making do is not making enough do. Ready, fine, good. Alright, in West Africa, we've got our Chancellorsvilles. We haven't brought our castles down yet. I'm going to refit these things even more because they are super old. And that's not so concerned about them being out of service. Yep, more powerful 6-inch guns, have some increased elevation. Do I want dual purpose? Can't really afford it on the weight side of things. No, that's fine. Just give you a little bit more protection, and that'll do you. Okay. These are pretty old ships anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I suppose I probably should give you better fire control, though. Okay, good. Right, more importantly, how do we want to split up our fleet for the impending wars? Let's do it by location. In West Africa, we've got our Chancellorsvilles, we've got our archers and the Selma, so our not quite the newest, but the second generation of light cruisers, and the newest destroyers. You need airships, carriers. That's commonly what they're called. I mean, I want to get my mains into action. Where's Germany's forces? Lots of people there, and a little bit here. A little bit here. I think let's take our new ones out for a spin. Where you at? You guys. Go to move ship to West Africa. Okay. Oh, other thing I do is push this button. Got my air bases up and running. All my air arms up and running. Well, the CVs and CLs, maybe we'll leave them in the Caribbean. That's fine. You guys are on trade protection, so I'll leave you alone for just now. Yeah, you guys stick where you are. I'm North American East Coast. We don't have much. 3 of our older heavy cruisers. I'm okay with that. Just in case we send a force a raiding. Alright, let's go to Cameroon. And right off the bat, I'm quite happy to do invasion target. Alright. Okay, good. Ah, perfect. Oh, better cap. Bad weather. February, fair enough. Enemy fleets dominate seas around. Really? Really? Interesting. Submarines doing not very much of anything. So, Sierra Leone. This one. Oh. That's Nigeria. Is this Sierra Leone? There we go. Okay, I don't know why. What's the ship like here? One battleship, eight heavy cruisers. That's a lot of heavy cruisers. 2 CLs. Okay. 1 CV, 4 CVLs. Okay, they've come in relatively hard here. They do have more points worth of ships. I'm surprised their base can handle it. Well, let's maybe respond in kind if that's where the biggest fight's going to be. Do we want to move out? Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring in our heavy cruisers. Maybe bring in our CVLs as well. Good old Chukatucks. Or do we just bring in the big boys? Or just them both? I mean, are they really coming to Caribbean? And if not, why shouldn't we do them stack? Okay, let's do it. African holiday, everyone. Congratulations. I will take my aged Alabama class. You are not the most aged, actually. Well, you're still pretty old. I'm going to move you to North American East Coast. Are these guys worth keeping around? 22 knots? Not really. Right. Thoughts for after the war. Let's put you on... Prajos is fine for all the 4 of you are going to do. Battleship engagement. Ooh, hello. Okay, we outnumber them in every way, shape and form. But they still came. We'll do attack enemy ships because I'm not sure our air arms can reach. Actually showing my entire Discord there. Okay, we have got the Nova Scotia in New Brunswick. Nice. We've got the Chancellor in the Winchester. And we've got Maine. Looks like we've got the Chukatuk and the Raleigh as well. And the Plymouth. Oh wow, so we have a huge castle. This is some force. We are based off of Douala, which does have an air base. What's the time of day? We're at 10 hours. What's our search? We're thinking in front of us, really? Okay, let's pull this in a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can't find them. We're going to go for maximum cap. Okay. And let's go through our 2 divisions. No, that's not the screen I wanted. This one is. Oh, we have many carrier divisions. Okay, you are... So we've got Nova Scotia and New Brunswick are joined together. We'll just grab all the non-fighters. And we'll get you to ready strike. This is the Maine on her own, okay. I'm not worried about escorted yet, although we'll probably have to start doing that. Not yet. Okay, you, we should ready you. All my CVLs are just on their own. Fine. Sweet. Okay. We can't control anyone just yet, so we'll just trundle forward until we can. Planes are getting ready. But where is our... Hang on. We're not an airbase at Lagos. Airbase. Have I not put air wings in it? Possible, I just noticed there's no circle around it. Okay, that would be foolish, but we can check that after this fight. Because otherwise we're just going to be under attack from land-based air at Douala. It'd be a bit unpleasant. We should have enough cap to provide a reasonable amount of defense, but random torpedoes, bombs, etc. all possible. 2 CLs and 4 destroyers spotted. Right, squad max, please. And you guys also please go squad max. And everyone else can just trundle along. That's absolutely fine. I think it's just light cruisers. Aha, hello. Let's get you all to start evacuating yourselves ever so slightly. Is it worth throwing a random northeast, a random selection? Is it? I think it is. Strike, that's what I'm looking for. Let's grab these guys. We'll throw them against it and we'll hold back our CVs. Just honestly come up to here. I want you to hit battleships if you find them. Launch. You don't actually do a coordinate strike. Just so the 13 of you go in together. Select already. Coordinate strike, launch strike. Select already, launch strike. Okay. We've still got our CVs available. Oh, yeah, okay, they're going to do their thing, no problem. Ooh. We've got a lot of reports here. Everyone's kind of heading this general direction. I'm tempted just to unleash fury at this point. Let's do it. How's my spotting? Why are you not telling me my spotting? Strike seed detect. Well, there you are. Why? Okay. Ah, you are now. That was odd. Right, we need to drop you down. Oh yeah, I had a weird bug I've had where I can't change the number. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hold you off then. Fine, we'll hold you off as well. Let us go about here and we'll have you guys go for the carriers. Launch strike. Okay, I could select them individually or I could just, I'm just gonna send them, that's fine. Launch strike, yeah, that's fine. Carrier 8. You're gonna be too many, so let's drop off you. Launch strike. Do you know what, you I will coordinate, why not? Okay, good. Now we'll run 1 minute. Friendly fighter damages torpedo bomber, shoots down torpedo bomber, damages torpedo. So they've launched against us. That is very much clear. It should just be the... No, don't want you guys. I don't care about the people that are already flying. Yep. And then let's grab the last dive bomber team from you and go. Okay. Everything has been launched. Let's get you chaps to head in towards the harbour mouth. We've got some enemy aircraft in. No, that's us. We are torpedo bombing something. Battleship, we reckon. See, I definitely feel like they're just running for the port. Let's see if our planes can outrun them. 5 enemy dive bombers do dive bomb New Brunswick, but we... Okay, no reported damage, and we've shot down some more torpedo bombers. We've hit something there, so potentially hit the battleship. Now, there's a good chance, obviously, it's going to limp into port. We'll do our best. Friendly fighters are shooting down a lot of torpedo bombers. But we are... but we're okay, taking a little bit of damage, but it's generally going in our favour at the minute. Generally, but not always. Hit by a torpedo. That should be fine. We've got good torpedo defense on our new main class carriers. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, flotation, hardly any damage. Flooding's already very low. Good, good. Something we'll want to keep an eye on, but they should survive a torpedo anyway. Wow. Really gunning for the New Brunswick. Where are you? Okay. Approaching some more ships. Into just out of visual range. Oh, hello. First spot's coming in. Okay. We have absolutely annihilated something. That pleases me. And then we'll get our mots to be with the 16s we put in these. Yeah, 10, 16 inches. Nice. Okay, more torpedoes out. So we've taken one and we've inflicted 6 or 7, I think. My, that's loud. Where am I going? Here. No. Bring that down a scooch. Okay. Okay, main takes torpedoes. So that's 1 torpedo each in the main and the New Brunswick. We've found some heavy cruisers. And that is all thus far. We've found a dead battleship. Light damage, I think not. We've got some dive bombers having to go over Chancellorville, but looks like no hits there. 4 more dive bombers having to go, but again, no hits. More probably torpedo bombers coming in. Okay, we've found definitely most of their fleet. Oh, let's slow speed down a bit. So we've got CLs, heavy cruisers, 1 Lothringen class battleship, which is dead. Oh, that's a very old one. Okay. Still nice to sink. Well, oldish, oldish. More ships coming out. Dive bombers don't seem to be doing too much. Ah, hello. This is what we want. That's CV before she gets in. Could be challenging. Which one have we hit? Sweet. So she's just taken at least 1 CV torpedo. Yeah, this is good. Now it's risky chasing in this crowd in here. They have a lot of light ships, which could cause problems. We're also providing a pretty good target for their naval base to do really rapid turnarounds. Thus far, they seem to be surviving. Might get you to, yeah, manually target, not manually target, but to target the CV, please. I want to make sure she goes down. Thank you. It shouldn't take 2 more hits. She's a couple of torpedoes. We can land some 16-inch shells. Just get enough to get her dead in the water before she gets into the edge of her port. Although, hey, hello dive bombers and dive bombers. What are you going for? Now these were targeted for carriers, so he should be coming for this guy. There we go. The Graf Zeppelin. Right. You gonna hit anything? You hit a battleship. Don't think we did, but okay. Suspect that's probably a heavy cruiser. Destroyer, Nova Scotia. All hit, deck extended, fire started. Nice. Now these things can burn out pretty easily, but again, as long as she limps into port, she's fine. So our job is to try and make sure that doesn't happen. And we are going to have to watch out for destroyer-based torpedoes as well. Yeah, which they're starting to put a reasonable destroyer screen in. And that may be the end of our ambitions. Looks like she's going to get away. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, well, these things happen. And we're going to end up wounding a lot of ships, not killing huge amounts. See if we can get... Do you know, ever since I turned that ever so slightly down, there's been no, sound of gunfire. How odd, he says. Oh. Okay. I think we're just going to hang about here and shoot everything we can. Now they have put... Oh, hello. How are you guys feeling about life? What we got? No. It's a little bit of that. On all strike, on all available. 3s and 2s and 1s are pretty rubbish. Yeah, I'd say your troops are maybe not home yet. You guys might be. Yes, you are. Okay, sweet. Let's get ready for another run. Ready strike. Ready strike and... Ready that strike. Beautiful. And we're going to go for whatever that mass is in there. And we can definitely play the game of just kind of walk around until they take some serious damage and then dive into port. So our job is going to be try and kill them before they get there. At not inconsequential risk to our heavy ships here. Okay, we've hit the Blucher class. And she's dead in the water. Lovely. Flybars are having a great time of it. Okay. Let's wait. There we go. Get everyone ready. And we'll order these guys up. You are just going to come into whatever this hot mess is, please. Go for the CVLs, I think. I will not worry about coordinating. In fact, yeah, let's coordinate. Because you're slightly smaller. And then the ships will have reasonable A. Good. Let us head. Our escort destroyer is here deciding we want to torpedo that guy who's clearly dead, but okay. "17 planes approaching the ships. Here we go here. Interesting to see who they go after. Yeah, just do you want to stop doing that? Oh, come on, you seriously torpedo bombing the dead destroyer? Maybe not. Okay, so we put one torpedo in the Rhine class. Get more dive bombers in, although they seem to be fairly ineffective at the minute. Yeah, we'll pick up survivors because we're nice guys like that. You need to turn away so you don't run into the minefield. No, we can actually go in there. Let's spin around. Those guys should all escape. These guys, I'm pretty hopeful of sinking at least the Sea Veil, if nothing else. Can't believe this destroyer hasn't sunk yet. That's vaguely impressive. Okay, so these are some dive bombers, I believe, the Confederate planes. Maybe not. SE-160s. Oh no, it's our torpedo bombers. Apologies. Not having much luck though. They will be fairly rusty, having just come out of reserve. Yeah, this ship has taken an enormous amount of damage. Okay, hopefully we should be able to just toast this group through a gunnery if nothing else. Let's get you to slow down. Let's get you to slow down as well. Okay, Hamburg and Dresden light cruisers, they should be pretty much smoke, as well as that CVL. Excellent. Well, we've got till dusk. Whatever, and I think we may have essentially expended the entirety of the air-based fleet because they're not coming back for us. Well, he says, and then that happens. Where are they? There. Medium bombers. Okay. We're being level bombing with Chancellorsville. Our cap shoots down most of them. It looks like we get away with that a single hit. Excellent. Our cap's doing phenomenal work today. I'll be interested to see actually the air results first. Oh, don't go away. Oh. Let's speed up a little bit as those destroyers are coming uncomfortably close. Okay, he died. That's good. I'm worried about turning far too close to him. We're expending a lot of shells, but hey-ho. Where has our... Oh, there. Fast battleships were battle cruisers that we changed to grading of. Whatever happens, she cannot make it back. I'm not letting this CV survive. Be good. Good if we can sink McCallberg as well, because why not? Our gun rate's going to be pretty poor, but this is plenty practice for our crews. No, she's taking a few shells. She might sneak in though. Well, maybe not. 5-inch, 16-inch, 3 16-inch hits. Surely that's her toast. Yeah, there she goes. Good. Let's go back down to cruising speed and we'll just sail up and down, taking pot shots at these guys. Oh, hang on. Get yourself stuck in the old terrain. Oh, there we go. The Rhine CVL is dead. So we've got a couple of destroyers left, and that's it. There goes one, and hopefully there goes the other. Ish. Okay, I think that's job done. Let's go home. Good one, team. I don't even know what objective was there. Probably just a meat engagement. Oh, Nova Scotia's all the way over here. Huh. Excellent. That was a fantastic option. Oh, James. Right, so we had 5 battleships, 3 CVs and 3 CVLs, as well as a handful of light cruisers and some escorts. They brought 1 battleship, 1 CV, 1 CVL, a bunch of heavy cruisers, a bunch of lights. We managed to sink their battleship they brought, 1 CVL, 1 heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and 3 destroyers. Not a bad day at the office. Now, yes, I did want to look at air losses. Air-to-air losses, 19 versus 1. That's pretty good. We did have a lot more, but still. Our overall losses actually... Yeah, well, yeah, about 2.5 times. We're our highest. Operational, maybe? Okay. Perfect. A grand start to things. Nice 10,000 VP in the front to get us all comfortably going in the war. And that's where we're going to draw this one to a close. So we have the war we want against the Germans, and we've opened our account with a nice action to boot. All it needs to do now is to follow up with a successful naval invasion, a successful land combat, and we can retire happy that we have secured the entirety of the West African coast. But whether all that happens or not, we'll have to find out in the next one. So if you're interested in coming out and seeing this stuff happen live, then do check the links below for details of my Twitch channel. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one. Cheerio!